I'm pretty sure anybody that watches anime can agree with one thing. Trigger is insane. Well, most of Trigger anyways, but that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you need a show where you can just sit back, relax, and watch everything fall into an unexplainable chaos. That's why when I saw Trigger was behind BNA, I knew what I was getting myself into, but I got treated to something else entirely. Almost. Let me explain. Netflix is Trigger's BNA, which stands for Bravo Netflix. Good job. Oh, alright, scratch that. Scratch then. Has a large focus on the divide of beastmen and normal humans. And if you're looking for an in-depth analysis of this, or if the show portrayed the social divide accurately to real life, to send some kind of message, then you're in the wrong channel. I'm just here to tell you if the show is good or not, and hopefully to make some friends along the way. And considering how empty my cafeteria table is, the latter is gonna be a little harder. Of course, that's the underlying message of the show, but it's not all about that. Michiru was a human, I'm explaining the show now by the way. Michiru was a human that transformed into a beastman through means that they explain later in the show. She came to Anima City to escape the social injustice that I mentioned earlier that the beastmen are constantly undergoing in the world. When she gets there, she meets Ogame, who talks like this and takes nothing from nobody and is super strong and has a— oh wait, that's a spoiler. But believe me, if you've seen literally any show ever, it's really not. He also has a nose so strong that he could literally smell anything. Like how much time is left on a digital clock, which I don't understand, but alright. Man, the Japanese really love characters that could smell really good. Also baseball. You really like baseball. Anyways, as soon as Michiru gets there, everything goes Inferno cop to hell and she gets involved in a conflict that she literally has no business being in. Meanwhile, meeting and interacting with all the other residents of the city, learning more about the beastmen as everything around her looks as Trigger as possible. Taking more of a Kill la Kill style of everything looking either really good or really bad. Not gonna lie to you, most of the fights looked really good. With Ogami a wolfman and Michiru a tanuki fighting side by side. Just further solidifying that Japan doesn't know that tanukis aren't badass. You know, I was gonna put like a video here of a tanuki maybe doing like a flip or like a cool trick, but the only thing that came up when I typed in tanuki cool trick is a lot of information about their balls, so yeah, okay, yeah. Although this and another show that people wouldn't stop talking about seem to be aimed at a different audience with names like
The Silver Wolf Maiden Desiluve.
Yeah, I can still say I had a good time watching it. I like the setting and the animation. The characters are fine, except the MC over here gets a little annoying because she gets kind of preachy throughout the show, but it's not something that can't be overlooked. Except Nasuna. I really didn't like her. But I think that's mostly because every time they had a flashback about their friendship, the same song played over and over again and it got real old real quick. Also, she's kind of a I keep mentioning that it was made by Trigger because the ending was a lot tamer than I thought it was gonna be. Since one of their most recent animes had a lot less than an ideal ending, I expected something along those lines. Well, a little less, but you know what I mean. And I gotta say, they were close. They were this close, and I appreciate the restraint because I think the ending fit the show pretty nicely. Whoa, wait a minute. This guy's a snake man, right? There's like a single snake. So why is he controlling other snakes? Shh. Oh, we don't ask those questions there. Oh, I didn't know, sorry. Hey, thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts on the video or on the anime, make sure to leave your comments down below. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter. The link is down below, and that's about all I gotta say. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. See ya.